So what do our kids have to say about real estate, investing, the world, their future, or do they even care? Today, I am bringing a real live teenager into the studio with us, and we're going to find out the truth. Stick around.
It's The Broker Show. We're talking real estate, investing, local market trends, feel-good stories, mindsets, and strategies for success. Let us know what you want to talk about, and chances are we will. Hosted by The Broker Joe and co-hosted by Etch.
It's The Broker Show. Thank you for joining us. I am The Broker Joe, and I am joined by the beautiful, the one and only, my daughter, Zoe McNally. Zoe, it is so wonderful to have you here. My first question for you today, Zoe, is, before we proceed, is your homework done, young lady? I'm just joking. You don't have to answer that, but seriously, is it done?
Mostly
done.
I have a test tomorrow.
You have a test tomorrow. Yeah, getting ready to go on spring break, so a little stressful right now?
A little bit.
A little stressful?
I'm confident.
You're confident?
I'm confident.
Well, that confidence is really, really good. That's really, really good. All right, so I should be confident.
Yes, you should.
That you're going to pull it off and not going to get any calls from
Absolutely not.
teachers. Wonderful. That's what more could a dad ask for, right? So today, I am, as the dad of two teenagers, one that's going to be a teenager within a couple years. I'm going to have three at a certain point, and I am always very curious. How do they feel about everything that's going on? What's their perception of? Do they think or care about real estate, investing, the future, jobs, that sort of thing? And all of us know, I want my kids to be kids. I want them to have a great time. I want them not have to worry about life. Something that I have going with you, Zoe, right now is we've got a little deal worked out.
Yes, we do.
Right?
Yeah.
So we've got a book that she's working on right now, and I am investing in her to read the book and to write an essay on each chapter. Basically, each chapter gets a couple paragraphs and then a very exhaustive summary at the end of the book, right? Mm-hmm. How do you feel about all that?
I will do anything for money, especially reading. I like reading, so it's not a challenge.
You're going to make a great investor.
Oh, yeah.
Great investor one day. Anything for money. So she is, in spite of the fact that, she's a blessed girl, her dad takes great care of her, I hear. But she does care. She does want to make some money. And what is it you feel like drives that desire? There's not a desperate need you have, or you just is there like a satisfaction in making that money that you're seeking?
Yeah, I feel like I want to set myself up for, even in like 2 years, I'm gonna have my license, so I'm gonna have a car. I want to be able to pay for gas and support myself to a certain extent.
Okay. So. Okay. Those are really, really good desires. Very good. So back to the book. You trust me with the book. You believe that the book is going to make you better, better person. And, but I'm also going to pay you. I'm paying you to read it. Right? Yes. So that's an investment because I believe in the book content, believe it's going to make her a very wise, compassionate, caring, whatever the topic might be. And one day when I am old and in need, she's not going to just, toss me to the wolves. She's going to take care of me. She's going to give me daily massages, when I'm 60, 65. Right. Going too, no, is that wasn't part of the deal? Okay, we'll see. Okay, we'll see. So my career is real estate. Your dad's career is real estate. To this point, you or your brothers, none of them have shown interest in real estate. What do you think about real estate when you think about the industry, the things that I bring home and, I come home and talk about?
Yeah, right.
What's your take?
I like the social aspect of it. You get to talk to people. You try to fit their needs, what they need for the houses. But I also think it's a lot of paperwork. A lot of online detailing, researching stuff. So I'm not into a lot of that. That's what I'm mostly. Gotcha. That's what kind of repels me about it. I'm not into that stuff. So.
Okay. You already do too much of that?
Yes.
Okay. Gotcha. So you are like thinking, oh gosh, real estate, mortgages equals paperwork equals research data, that sort of thing. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. There is a big social aspect of it. Yeah. There is. Yeah, absolutely. It's not as bright and shiny as people might think, But I do love, it's we work so hard to get to meet people, right?
Yeah.
The trick is actually relaxing it and enjoying it and not blowing it, right?
Sure, yeah.
For an agent, because that's what tends to happen, right? As agents so worked up, I actually have a listing appointment. Oh my gosh, right? And there's 4 or 5 other people that are also there competing, so you don't get to just hang out and relax. You're like stressed because you feel like there's something in your teeth, and you're trying to be some really dynamic professional, and maybe they don't like your haircut, right, or something. So. Stressful things.
Very stressful.
Yeah. So when you think about investing, you're talking about making some extra money, some cash. What have you learned about investing in school? Have you heard the words? Has there been any type of teaching, education about it or on investing at all?
In school, like histories, as far as that stuff, I haven't been taught it. Kids like discuss investing, like politics, whatever, but I've never been taught about investing.
Okay. All right. And for those of you who are wondering right now, Zoe is in 9th grade and 14 years old. So early high school, but no thoughts on investing yet, no teaching on investing. I don't want to be ultimately critical of the amazing job that the teachers do, and the teachers do an amazing job. However, I do think from what I see, Zoe, so let's just think about 7 years from now, 8 years from now, 9 years from now, you're dynamically entering the workforce. You're thinking about how you can invest your pennies and your dimes in that time. It's not too far away, right? So these young people come to me, and there's always kind of 2 groups. One group, they grew up with a mom or a dad or friends or family that are like hardcore flippers or investors, and there's a lot of that conversation, that vernacular around. And then the other ones that kind of went through, I would say, more of a typical education experience, and they just don't know a thing. They don't know anything. They have these expectations that aren't realistic. They're shocked and surprised, right, when the lender gives them the bad news, or there's this competition in the marketplace that they weren't expecting. And I just, I would love to see, I'm not trying to rob you or any other teenager of the fun of youth, but I would love to see children and teens that have a genuine desire to find maybe what I would say is early success, have an opportunity to do so, have easy avenues to access information and teaching that teaches them about some of the basics of investing and finances and return on investment and time efficiency and those sort of principles. I mean, people don't know how to use calendars. People don't know how to manage their time. Even the very basic pieces of being successful. Kiddos don't have much awareness of it.
Right, yeah. I don't know what to say to that. I think I'm very fortunate to have you as my dad, because I know I know a lot more than some other kids at my school, and I feel like it's going to help me be a lot more prepared when going into kind of the real world, or at least have an idea of what's going on.
Yeah. Well, that's good. And that's certainly our goal as parents is for you to be ready for whatever you want it to be, right? Yeah. Whatever you want it to be. But there's a lot of big expectations out there that children have, right? And speaking of expectations, how do you feel when you think about the future and when you launch yourself out into the world, how you'll be received, how things will go? My hope is to go to college, get a college education, get a stable job, be able to take some of that, invest it in all the necessary places, be smart about my money, but I'm not sure how that's going to work socially. Okay. I don't know. Okay. All right. So it's a broad idea. It sounds good right now, but your path there is obviously very uncertain yet, to be determined. So what are some of the cool and hip things that kids are saying these days? What's the latest and the greatest? Lay it down on me, yo. I don't know. What do you want to hear? Just some slang, some PG-13 appropriate slang. Okay. Yeah. Well, I was in the car with Hannah the other day, and she asked me if I wanted to go get ice cream. I was like, bet, say less.
she started laughing at me. So
Okay.
apparently that's really weird for her to hear from me. But I guess that could be some
So
slang
you
that
said
people say.
bet,
Bet, say less. Let's go.
say less. Okay, so I'm trying to unpack this right now. So the
Okay.
bet is like, you bet I'm into
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Do
you got
I?
it?
Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
okay. And say less
It's like, just
is
stop
like,
talking, let's do it.
oh.
Yeah, like say less. Let's just
Right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I don't
Okay.
even need to be convinced anymore. Let's go.
So you're like, Dad, let's, go invest in that house. And I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, bet, say
Bet.
less, Zoe.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You got
Okay.
it down. Yeah.
All right. I'll have to work on that. What else you got? Throw it at me.
I don't know. I'm not in the cool crowd, I don't
You're
know
not
all
in the
slang.
cool crowd?
I'm not in the cool crowd. Man.
You're. I doubt
just-
that.
I think there's a lot of like, bro, like, what's up, man? Like,
Okay,
homies.
okay,
Here,
okay.
I can teach you how to dab me up. Ready?
Oh, okay.
You do this.
Okay.
You grab my finger,
Okay.
snap like that.
Like this.
Like that. That's the cool handshake at my school.
Okay. Hold on. Let's try that again.
Slide it. Grab my finger.
Grab the finger and snap.
Snap. There you go. Now you're cool.
I have never seen this before. Can we try that one more time? I want to make sure I have this down. Okay. Okay. Grab the finger. Snap.
Snap.
I missed the snap.
Perfect.
I'm not going to try it again.
Sorry.
Okay. I think I can get it. I got the basic concept down.
Got it down.
Very nice. So what's this drip thing? What's this drippy thing?
Drip.
Yeah.
Are you saying I got drip?
I know. I don't know if you have drip because I got to figure out. You got to tell me what drip is.
I gotta
that
stay
drip.
humble, but I do got drip. I gotta say that. Everyone has different style.
Okay.
My style is the backwards hat.
Okay.
Obviously, that's drip to me. Everyone has
That's drip to you?
preference, but I don't know.
Okay. So, like, can you have your own drip that ain't necessarily other people's drip, but they're like, you're really dripping
Yeah.
that hard
There's-
or something like
There's
that?
different styles that are relevant to kind
Okay.
of time period. So if you're wearing like the dad jeans, right? The white, like, that's some drip right there.
Okay.
Or you got
I
the Tom
see.
Brady jersey. That's some drip.
Okay.
That's some major
I
drip
see.
right there.
Okay. 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 Kansas City Chiefs fan in the studio here. Yep.
Ooh.
Okay. Gotcha. I'm not sure I have the whole drip thing figured out, but I kind of get it. It's like the new cool, but it's like it's a little more there's a little more to it. Like you got to read between the lines. Yeah. Okay. Could someone's confidence in how they're doing their thing be like drip?
It's
Is that
all about the confidence. If you're not
I
confident,
see.
it
I was
doesn't
kind
look
of
like it's
reading
drip.
that in what you're saying.
Yeah.
Little
if you
bit of-
look like you have drip, everyone's gonna say you have drip. You
I
gotta
see.
look the part, kind of.
I
You gotta
see.
be confident in what you're wearing.
Okay. All right. There's so many more little things that that I hear, and then I'm like, what? Okay, how'd that get there? Where'd that come from? And they're escaping. Anything else? Anything else you can think of like that?
I don't know. I can't think of
Okay.
anything really.
Okay. Gotcha.
Or people, the phrase chuggy.
No, I did not know this phrase.
Chueggy.
Okay.
It's like things that are out of fashion. So people be like, that's so chuggy if like that adult's wearing that or whatever. So if someone
Chuggy.
says that you're chuggy, that means they think you're out of style.
I am so happy you told me this.
Now you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's all my agents call me this. I thought it was an endearing term. Okay.
Nope.
All right.
Now you know.
Totally joking. Chuggy means you're out of touch.
Chuggy, yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. Hey, you're getting a very valuable insight here. You're welcome to all of you parents out there trying to get a grasp and get ahead of what's going on. Zoe is bringing it to you fresh.
Got you.
She's getting you hooked up with that drip, yo. So you don't have to be chuggy out there on the streets.
Yes.
Yeah. So, all right. We have wandered from the arena of real estate. But thank you so much for your time here
Absolutely.
on the podcast today, Zoe.
Fun.
We really appreciate you, and just a little insight. I do hope that your school. I'd love to be invited by your school to come down and teach some investing and real estate classes.
Let's do
That'd
it.
be really fun. Yep. I don't know if they would do that, but I would sure love to. And really what I do is just spend as much time as I possibly could embarrassing you in class.
I'm sure
Yeah,
you would.
yeah,
I'm sure
absolutely.
you'd start dancing randomly.
Guys, it's the Broker Show. You never know what's going to happen on the show. And if you guys have something nice to say about Zoe, go ahead and type it in the comments. If you have something nasty to say, go ahead and put your address in there right underneath it, so that way I can come and find you. All right. Love you guys. It's The Broker Show. Like and follow us on all the socials. We love to see you on there. I'm The Broker Joe. And
I'm Zoe McNally.
And I'm out.